In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use the word to without using the word to. I know, it's a little weird what I just said, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Every time people say something like, I like pizza, for example, I like pizza, the normal reaction is to say, I like pizza too. Or if I say, I am a teacher, and you are a teacher, you say, well, I am a teacher too. There is nothing wrong with using the word to. But there is a more sophisticated way, there is a more fluent way to do that. And that's what we're going to talk about now. How is that construction? Normally, if I'm using the verb to be, for example, let's focus now on the verb to be, and I'm saying, I am a teacher. And you want to respond, I am a teacher too. You would say, so am I. I am a teacher. Well, so am I. It means I am a teacher too, but in a different, more fluent way. So the construction, when you agree with the other person, with what the other person said, is always going to be so. The corresponding verb, so the person is using the verb to be, I have to use the specific conjugation of the verb to be, and then the pronoun. So, I am a teacher, verb to be, so am I. If I'm talking about a third person, for example, you tell me that you are a student. So you say, Marcelo, I am a student. And I say, oh, really? So is my wife. So is my wife. My wife is she, right? So I'm substituting the pronoun she for my wife. So you see how it goes? I'm using the verb to be. You use so, the conjugation of the verb to be, and the pronoun. So let me give you another example. I am playing video game. And then I say, yes, so am I. I am playing video game too. Now this is going to be a very difficult construction at first because you have to remember how to organize that. But it sounds much more beautiful than me too. There is nothing wrong with using me too. That's okay. You can use me too. But that's just a different way of saying the same thing. Okay? Now, you have to be careful though, because if you change the verb to say an action verb, you will not use the verb to be. If you use an action verb, for example, I teach English, then you will substitute the verb to be for do or does. So, I teach English. So do I. What it means is, I teach English too. So do I. Okay? And if I'm talking about a third person, for example, you tell me, I teach English, and I say, oh, my wife teaches English too. I will say, so does my wife. You see? So, do or does, the equivalent, and then the pronoun or the person you're talking about. If I'm talking about me, so do I. I like pizza. So do I. I run every day. So do I. You understand? Now, you have to do this. You have to change the verb according to the initial statement. So if I say, for example, I can speak English, you're going to respond, so can I. Okay? Because I'm using a modal verb, and modal verbs don't use auxiliaries like do or does. Right? So, I can speak English, so can I. I am an actor, so am I. I like pizza, so do I. Oh, and what if I'm talking about the future, for example? I will go to the party. Then you're going to say, so will I. You're going to use the auxiliary for the future will in that space between so and the pronoun. That's how it works, okay? So if you're using modal verbs, you're going to use the corresponding modal verb. So you should go to the doctor. Yeah, so should you. It means you should go to the doctor too. It's always a game of using the right verb. I know it's more complex than just saying me too, but it's much more effective and it's much more beautiful and it's much more fluent, okay? So try to practice that. Ask questions and try to respond according to the verb in that statement. Thank you very much. Have a very good day. Bye.